Oh, another path has appeared!
Yes, don't worry. We're almost... The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar.
No, I have.
I have. I've gone there a few times. The place is bustling with all kinds of
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take...
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah! Now that Paimon thinks it...
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand... I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some... I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just...
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, I doubt you could have time to assist your...
Yeah, seems you read... When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter.
Huh. That's almost...
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairground?
Yes, but I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two... The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is... But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so... But in the end, I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. You have the courage to change. You've been active. Someone who's given up on themselves could never... Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people believe me. This is something that I...
Oh? What are you trying...
Oh, nothing.
All right.
The colored pieces of the bolt have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here?
If we're going to raise the crystal light, then we need to open the top of the tent.
starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I've found another good thing about— I don't know if I should be worried for him.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait.
Seems he's
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula?
only 40 times more reliable.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right.
Oh, you're awake now.
I'm afraid I still...
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for—
I admit it, yes. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed... But the peculiar thing is, I realize you and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war. But it is meaningless.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here.
See, people can always make different choices.
Yes, about that.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want, how to find true happiness is...
I have a suggestion for you. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents—
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about...
This is something that I've been thinking about, too. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open. Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig.
Oh, it's one of the missing components!
Well, you didn't ask.
Okay, well, Wait, it looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before? Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the last festival.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. But now that the tent has been repaired, eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. So, as of now, we've already— I'm sorry that repairing the tent took so much. Hey, Kokomi! You're already here! Oh, you're back. I trust your adventures to the... Yep, you could say that. How about... Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be here now. The truth is that a relic known as the Shinro Casket was looked at recently. An orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it. I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices. As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of bread. I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert. I knew it was somewhere here, but though I feel that Itia was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us. Now that you mention it, a lot... I see. When you found I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your It's alright. You two did a lot today. Care to join me for a... Sure! That would...
Turns out Idia has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why...
Oh! So did you make...
No. I made something called storm crust pie.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try some, Kokomi. Sorry. I should call you General. Oh, I would be happy. By the way, Eula, how's your...
Oh, him. You would never...
I'll protect us. Ouch! Jumpy Dumpty go! Spring forth! Wings of darkness! Blazing delight! Maybe there's even more buried below! Really? You do that? No, really, it's all right. We wanted to...
Yes, and to be completely fair,
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just
perhaps you should allow me to... I'm afraid it was I.
Yes. It was...
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. I was curious if it could rotate. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain.
It's not just your fault. I failed in my responsibility. Oh, you mean the big ball? Yes, that's the one. Anyway, after giving it some thought, but we were concerned he wouldn't be able to handle it all alone. So...
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh! I don't think anyone's buying that anymore, Eula. Though I do remember... Right. You better not slack off today, Lessig.
No, I'll...
Either way, Lessig is going to be in charge of making lunch.
Yes, I'll try, but,
What was that?
No, I mean... Thanks, everyone, for giving me a chance to redeem myself.
Very good. But you should conserve your strength. Seems Adia has a little more pep in her step after finding others to help do the... Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us will... I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible. And there she goes. At least she seems... Maybe this is how it feels to be in charge. Let the show begin. Fine, fine, go! Ah!